I do know the victim. He was just a very nice, generous person.
Fear inside a central Indiana factory after a man allegedly walked into his workplace, shot his boss, and then turned the gun on himself. And tonight, witnesses are reliving those moments of terror as police search the suspected gunman's home for clues. And investigators are now also looking through the cars of both the victim as well as the shooter. They're looking for any clues about a possible motive for that murder-suicide. Eyewitness News reporter David McAnally spoke with neighbors of the alleged gunman as officers surrounded his apartment that's near the Cummins plant in Seymour.
The accused shooter, Quing Shen, he lived here in this apartment in Seymour. His boss, the man the police say he killed, Ward Edwards, lives up the road in Columbus. Why their lives collided violently on a Thursday morning, police are still trying to figure out, and it's hoped that a search of this apartment earlier today may provide the answer. Seymour, Thursday evening. They were searching his apartment here, executing a search warrant. The first floor apartment of Quing Chen. The man police say shot and killed his Cummins supervisor, then killed himself in room N231. Unclear what police seized at Chen's apartment.
Sheriff cars, state cops, city cops. I mean, there was at least 7 or 8, plus the big SWAT truck or whatever it was, and saw cops with shotguns behind trees. It was crazy.
Scary. Scary, yeah.
What motivated the man, a 2009 Georgia Tech grad, native of China, and Cummins engineer? Police trying to find out.
I just can't imagine this happening. But
Cummins worker Jan Poole heard the shots inside the Tech building.
People were running for the doors and trying to get out.
Some heard up to 4 shots. One man was standing next to a plant security worker and heard the alarm over his radio.
They're shooting out in the test center, and then he looked at me with like a devastating look, like this can't be really happening. And then that's when everything just went all crazy, and they started telling us to get out.
Worker Elijah Brown shot pictures of hundreds of his co-workers streaming out of the plant and into the neighborhood.
It was a very tragic moment. I didn't know if it was like a terrorist attack or anything like that.
Just outside the 3rd Street plant gate, they watched the evacuation from Rudy and Dick's barber shop.
Yeah, they sure crowded out here awful quick, single filed out.
You see it around the country, but you never expect it to be actually here in your neighborhood.
Yeah. They started coming down the street, and we told them it was raining, and said, get on the porch. And pretty soon we realized we didn't have enough porch.
They recognized faces among the evacuees with expressions they did not recognize.
So, you know, they was scared, all of them, and some of them was crying.
And from one of Rudy and Dick's youngest customers.
I just want to say to every Cummins person, like, don't let this bring you down.
The doormat says wipe your paws. A neighbor says there's a reason for that Chen had a cat that he was very fond of, that he always carried around. People saw him with the cat all the time. He said he was a cordial man, but also a private man, and we may never know the secret behind today's shooting. Back to you.
All right, David McAnally in Seymour tonight. Now, we have a statement from the Seymour Police Department. In it, the department thanked the employees of Cummins, saying, quote, today was a day of extreme stress, anxiety, and loss. Your strength, courage, and patience made all the difference today, and we are deeply grateful. Now, autopsies are planned for tomorrow for both of the men involved in this apparent murder-suicide. Cummins has closed its Seymour plant until Monday, and counselors will be there then to help workers deal with what happened.